So first I started off by tracing my template onto the foam, and I just made this template myself, and it is basically just like a semicircle shape, and I just traced it onto my foam, and I did end up making it just a little bit bigger. And you can make it as big or as small as you want. So now on to the next step. So here is what it looks like so far. And you basically just want to keep smoothing off the edges until it looks the same, or kind of the same, on both sides. So now we can start smoothing and rounding off the shape. So what you want to do is you just want to make curved cuts all around like so. And you just want to make it just a little bit, you just want to make it a little bit less thick. So you just want to continue just to trim off the top. So I'm just going to finish that. So next what you want to do is you want to draw two lines on both sides of the squishy. Basically just two smaller semicircles. And then you want to take your scissors and you just want to cut just around here like so. And just follow the line that you just drew. And you also want to do that for the other side. And then you just want to start rounding off the shape. And again you want to do that for the other side as well. So here is what it looks like once finished rounding off the top. So now what you want to do is you want to take your scissors and you just want to make the other side as flat as possible. So that it kind of lines up with this part right here. And you also want to make curved cuts like so. just on the edge like this. And you just want to continue just to flatten off the bottom. So I'm just going to finish that. So here it is after I finished flattening off this side. So next what I did was I started cutting out small lines all around the side of the pasty like this. Hopefully you can see that. So you just want to do that just all the way around the squishy, and you also want to do that for the other side. And basically you just want to cut out small lines like so. So just like that. And you just want to continue just to do that all the way around like so. So just like that. So that way it looks a little bit more realistic, I guess. So now we can move on to the next step. So now it is up to you what you want to do for the front. What I did was I just drew 2 lines on both sides of the pasty, and then I drew Harry Potter's scar in the centre. And this did take me a few tries, but I got it right eventually. And then what you want to do is you want to take your scissors and you just want to cut across the lines that you just drew like so. And then you just want to cut off the pen lines. And you just want to do that for the other 2 as well. And I also made another one, and I just did like 3 simple lines, as you can see. So yeah, it's completely up to you what you want to do for the front, or you can just leave it plain if you want to. So I'm just going to finish that. So once you've done that, we can finally start painting them. So what I did was I just mixed white, yellow and a bit of burnt sienna paint together to create a tannish colour, and I just painted both of the pasties. Just all over like so. So now on to the next step. So next what I did was I added some shading to both of the pasties, just using this burnt sienna paint colour, and I just lightly dabbed it all over the squishy using this foam brush, and I also did the same for the other side. And then I shaded in all of the lines around the side, again just using the burnt sienna colour. And again I did that for the other side as well. And I just used a small paintbrush just to shade in the lines. So this just makes them look a little bit more realistic. So now we can move on to the final step. So lastly what I did was I mixed some orange and again some of the burnt sienna paint together, and I just painted inside the 3 lines like so. Hopefully you can see that. So it kind of creates the pumpkin filling. And I'm really happy with how these turned out. I think they look really good. So now you just want to let these dry and then your squishies will be done. So here they are once they are all dry. And I think they turned out really good, and I think they look really realistic. Not very squishy, but I'm still really happy with how they turned out. And I think I like how this one came out a bit more than the other one because it's a little bit more like rounder, as you can see. And also I just prefer the design on this one. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as always please feel free to request more squishy tutorials or video ideas you would like me to do in the comments below, and also please feel free to request more Harry Potter squishy tutorials you would like me to do. And also I will link my playlist below of all the other videos that I've done in this series, so make sure to check that out. So I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!